Hello everybody, it's Pablo and welcome back to ZooCrafting. So before I get started today, what I'm going to do is harvest up this garden here. All the wheat has grown and I'm going to replant the wheat with some prettier plants, well some more green plants. So I've got some eggplants, some onions, some tomatoes, Japanese radish, cabbage seeds, basically all the maple sapling plants. I've also got some sunflower seeds. I don't know how I grow those. I assume it's just planting them in the ground. Those are part of the HarvestCraft mod. There are actually a few sunflowers around this biome as well. I think they're all at the front. But they're very pretty, so if we can grow some more of those, I'll be happy to. But yeah, we'll get started. For some reason, the carrots at the back here, here as well, although these are potatoes, but these carrots here don't seem to grow, and I don't know why that is. So if you do know, please let me know. I'd be very happy to then correct the issue that I'm doing wrong. It's just very annoying. I don't know whether they're too close or something. But let's pick all this up, all these wheat and seeds. I might start a mini little herb garden with all the herbs from the ZooCraft Discoveries mod as well. I think that would be nice to have like under the window. But I think I'm going to wait to like fix that mod because it's very hard to tell when all the herbs have grown. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll plant some of these seeds. Let's put them all down here in the hotbar. And then I can go and make some bread as well, so that I have some food. I might live off bread again, just like I did in the old zoo. So let's get all these, the rapeseed, the sunflower seeds, and the cabbage seeds. And we'll just go ahead and we'll plant them. So eggplants, radishes. Oh wow, look at those, they're so colourful. Well, they're so pretty rather. They're not very colourful because they're all green, but wow. Okay, and we've got tomato seeds, like so. And I guess we'll continue over here. I'm going to get rid of this potato because that potato doesn't seem to want to grow for me. I honestly have no idea why that's the case. I've taken them up and I've replanted them so many times. I don't know. I really don't know. So what was this we just planted? These were onions. I'm going to plant some more over here as well. So 4 more onions. Then I have some rapeseed. And these rape seeds are used to make rapeseed oil, which is used to give to the Mimijis to level them up. And I don't currently have any Mimijis, but if I find some more in the wild, then I'm definitely bringing them home. So I guess over here we're just going to plant some more wheat, unless we have any more special seeds. Actually, we have some cabbage seeds. Oh, those are going to look so cool when they've grown. And will the sunflower seeds grow? No, but it looks like things I can only eat them. That's not what I wanted to do. But we'll just plant the rest as wheat seeds. Like so. 1, 2, 3. You'll also see that I added in the DaVincing bench there, the bench rather that I made with DaVincing. And it looks really cool. Someone suggested that I take up, well, quite a few of you suggested that I remove this place and plant like a mini orchard, like some fruit trees, and that would be better. But I think I'm going to come up with a compromise. Oh, I'm missing a block here. Oh gosh, how did I do that? But I'm going to come up with a compromise by, you know how the essence berries look, and you then right click them and you get an essence berry? Well, I'm thinking that I could possibly code some custom bushes to have like novelty items like cookies or dyes or flowers or some of the HarvestCraft items, maybe even like a chocolate bush or something, and have it so that you can like right click those bushes and you get that item from them. I think that'd be a really cool concept to do in here, because that way I can keep this as it is, and it will also be like a useful area because I can come in and get like something for the kitchen. Like, could you imagine if we had like ketchup growing on the bushes? How cool would that be? So that's an idea I've got in mind. It's definitely possible. I'm just wondering, yeah, if it would be useful and if the other Zoocrafters would use something like that. Have I planted everything? I think I have. We also have some grapes over here that I'm just quickly going to grab. Get my shears. And I have some food cooking away downstairs because I am running out of food. But it's good that we have all this wheat because I can make it into lovely things like bread and cakes. Katrina is also standing here. She is a bit low on sugar, but I've planted a sugarcane farm out the front here, which I can go and harvest. It's quite small, but it's all the sand that we had around here, unless I get some more from somewhere else and extend this up a bit. But let's see if we can grab all this sugarcane. Did some of it go in the water? I don't think it did. I can place... oh, there's one there. I can place a single one. No, there's no sand there. I can place some over here though, like this. Can you place it on grass? Yes, you can. It's just gravel that you can't place it on. But I'll leave it like that. That will grow happily. And I'll go give Katrina her new sugar. What can you use grapes for again? Turn them into grated grapes. I'm sure you can make wine using them. Can make grape pound cake. Grape juice. Yeah, I think fermented grape is the thing that you use to make wine. So we'll do that in the future. Because I have a couple of brewing barrels. So we'll go downstairs. I'm going to take the food out of my furnaces, and then I'm going to go over to my zoo and I'm going to show you the work that I've been doing there, and also some ideas that I have. I also asked you to vote on what exhibit you'd like to see next. I honestly thought that the giraffe barn was going to win, but by the looks of things, it's the elephant barn, or the elephant exhibit rather. Yeah, so food, it's in here. It's in one of these. Cooked pork. Lovely. And I will put the grapes away. Actually, I'm going to eat some of this pork just to give me a bit of energy. And I'll pop the grapes in here, the wheat, the potato seeds, all the seeds, to be honest. They can all live in there nice and happily. And we'll turn that on. Yes, Katrina is happy up there with her sugar. And we'll just wait for this to sort so we can turn it off so that we're not wasting electricity. Anything in here that I'm going to take with me? I think we're all good. Yeah, I think we're okay. But yeah, I'm going to head over to the zoo now. Oh, that is something that I want to do. I need to grab some wood and some furniture and things so that we can decorate the entrance building. I don't have much, but I'm going to take these planks. Did I see a crafting table in here? I saw a crafting station, yeah. And maybe some paintings as well. Yeah, I think that's everything. I'm also going to grab some clay if I have them. Do I have any of the Decocraft clay? I don't. I want to make an aquarium to put in one of the offices up there. I think that would be a cool idea. But we'll head up. Katrina, do you want to come with me? I don't know. I think you're a bit too low on sugar, but as soon as we get enough, I promise you can come with me. Oh, and ignore that glitch. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, as soon as I get enough sugar, you can come with me. Now, I was also thinking that, well, I have 3 horses, and it's going to be very difficult whenever I go out of which horse to pick. I could either take it in turns. We're taking Cinnamon, then Maximus, then Zambezi. But I was thinking that I could make like a random choosy sort of thing with like a dispenser, because the dispensers like shoot out items randomly. So if I put the 3 names in there and then press a button, then it will fire out a name, and I could use that horse and travel around the world on that horse, and it'd be sort of fair. But I don't know, that was just an idea. How are the goats doing? Are the goats doing okay? I think they are. None of you have escaped, have you? No, I think you're all good. Daphne, Phyllis, Maxine, Jessica and Lauren, you all seem to be good. You seem to be eating the apples off that tree. Just gonna, here you are, you can have some apples. There you are. Enjoy your food. And I'll head over to the zoo. I have changed it up actually. I've moved a few things, but you'll see when we get there. Just gonna grab some of these chestnuts as well. These don't actually fill you up as much as the apples do. But here is the brand new zoo entrance. I've covered it with different types of leaves. I say different types of leaves, but they're all the same leaves. I meant different shapes. I've got some half slabs, I've got some full leaf blocks, and the better foliage mod makes them all fluffy if you were wondering as well. It doesn't do the half slabs though, but it does still look cool. I've also made it a different like shape. I made it like a cross rather than a straight like rectangle. And I've also moved the sign back a bit, and it makes it look more like an entrance, more welcoming I think. it definitely did look a bit boring without the greenery, so the greenery definitely adds that nice touch to it. At the back here I've added in some doors, if it's gonna work. It was a bit laggy then. And I'm going to decorate this room with like a crafting station. I was going to put in an aquarium because some people suggested to do that. And I know that the MoCreatures mod has like some fish bowls. Fish bowls. Yes, I'm not actually sure how you get these, but I think these would look really cool on like a table or something. Like, how do you catch these fish? Are these just like regular Minecraft fish? I don't know. I don't know how that works, but it's going to be really cool if I do manage to go ahead and get those. And I have been working on some ideas of like some fence designs, because at my old zoo, a habit that I kept getting into was I would make the exhibit either too small or you could not really see into the exhibit. So I'm going to try stick with a regular design. This is rubber wood, but I think this would change depending on which exhibit I am building. I think it looks good for like the elephant enclosure. If I'm doing an elephant, it might change. I don't know. I think the next episode will be the one where I actually do build. But at the moment, as I said earlier, elephants are in the lead. But I like this design. I think it looks really cool. I was going to do right angles, but right angles tend to get a bit boring, so I've added in some slopes as well. And I like how it turned out. I say that all the time. Oh my gosh. Okay, and another idea I have is, if you remember the disco sheet back at the old world, well, they are on a little adventure. They are coming across the world. They are traveling. They're quite slow because they're sheep, but I'm sure they'll turn up over here one day. But before they get here, I am going to have to build them a new research lab. And I was thinking that the best place to do that would be close to the entrance. So either here, on this hill, or on the other side. I think it might work better on the other side, because I'm planning on building like a fence here and putting some animals in. I don't know, but so that you can see the animals when you're wandering up the entrance here. So I think I might be building the research lab over here. I might make this into like a area full of like staff facilities, like not only the research lab but like a staff lounge and maybe like a little cafe. Not well, it wouldn't be a cafe, but like the eating area for the employees of the zoo. So I think we're going to be building that up here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab my axe and I'm going to chop down a couple of these trees because I need to level out the area. But if I do go ahead and build the elephant area, I think I'm going to be building it over there. You can see like a bit of gravel and it's sort of recessed. So I think I'm going to be building that there, but I'm going to just chop down these trees with this axe. And I think this will look cool. I do think it will. And I don't know how big I'm going to make this research lab. I don't know if it's going to be quite as impressive as my house or my old house. My Minecraft just froze, so it probably didn't pick up the last few seconds of what I just said. But one thing is for certain is that the research lab will definitely have the most high-end machinery possible. It'll have DNA extractors, it will have cultivators, it will have all the equipment necessary to make dinosaurs appear back in this world. Although I don't think the park will be having dinosaurs because that is a realm of creatures that I have no idea about at all. Okay. This is taking a lot longer than expected, as terraforming land normally does, but it's going to be worth it. What I am thinking of doing is when I do build the next exhibits, is I'm going to be using a lot of speed builds, I think, and I hope that doesn't like upset anybody, or you'd prefer to see me place the blocks like this, like with me being here rather than watching from afar. But I think it would be easier to do with like nice music to listen to while I'm building an area for elephants. Of course I could always do half and half. I could do speed builds as well as like planting things like plants and trees. So I'm sure that we'll come to a compromise with that. just because when I was building the last zoo, I tend to notice that I got a bit too distracted talking. Like, I can't build and talk at the same time because I can't multitask at all. So doing that is, like, it's probably easier for me if I do speed builds. That's what I'm trying to say. Almost there. Destroying things and talking is not normally as difficult because this doesn't require a lot of my concentration. But it's still something that I'm learning to do. Okay. This does look like a suitable area. I think this would be a great place to build the research lab. I'm going to lay down the baselines and we'll see where we go from here. I just threw my shovel on the ground. That is not what I meant to throw on the ground. I meant to throw something... I want to pick you back up. Why won't you come? There we are. Okay. But I'm going to lay down like the baselines, the guidelines, the foundations for what will be the research lab. And I will make it fancy. Let's just see. And if I come up here, that should be okay. Like, if I have, say, like a common room there with a window or something, and I'll just see. That's going to be a room for definite. And I guess we could extend this up here a bit. And we have some stairs here, and I guess there'll be like a passcoded door. Well, there will be, like there. And you go in, and there'll be another room here. Actually, we'll put it here. This is going to make no sense at all, but when I'm building it, it will. I think I'm just confusing you at the moment, but there's going to be a door here that only staff are going to be able to get through. There's going to be like a larger research room where all the disco sheep are going to be doing their research and their work. There's going to be like a little chill out room here that I think is going to have a window like overlooking the park entrance. And how modern am I making this? Should I fit with the same style as the entrance? I think I said I was going to do that. Oh my gosh, look at all these darts. Why am I not picking it up? My inventory is full. Oh gosh. I need like backpacks for my backpacks or something. I have so much stuff. Like, I don't know what we would do if we didn't have the backpack mod installed on the server. Like, I'd just be dropping items everywhere. Okay, so we seem to be a bit more organized now. Yes, I have more Carpenter's blocks. I think it'd be good if this was like a double story. If it had a second floor. Okay, so let's just continue this. There's going to be... Why am I lagging? I don't know. But there's going to be a door here. There's going to be a door there. There's going to be a door going into this one. And if I continue the shape, take this off up here. I think I'd like if I had like a little garden out here, like a little decorative garden. I'm going to get rid of that stone. Just maybe not right now. Maybe like some vegetables that the sheep would eat. A nice little pond with some fish, with like some DaVincing sculptures. Yeah, that's okay. And so that'd be the main room. I'm just trying to picture this in my head. And yeah, so if that's the entrance, I might recess this a bit. I'm trying to think if this would be good as like a glass window and you look straight into the research lab, or whether it should just be whatever material I'm using. I'll think of some design. I think it would be nice to put a window, maybe not a full wall window. And say that you come over here, and I think there's going to be stairs. Yes, this will work. If I put like stairs here, going up to a second floor. These are not stairs. That's not how you build stairs. Something like that. I think I might clarify the design as I'm building it. But if I just extend this here, like so. Oops. This is a better design. I don't know whether to include the stairs in like the research area. It doesn't look too bad. I'd prefer to separate this out a bit more though. But this is the basic layout. I might zoom in on my mini map a bit Not that you can see Carpenter's blocks, which is annoying. But yeah, this is the base layout. It's not too bad. It's going to have additional rooms. Just like the way I build my house, or the way I build everything really, is not really a set pattern at first. It's just placing down shapes to make sure that they look right, like an aspect of randomness. And then I start separating it out into rooms, and then I build the walls. And then I just make everything fit around it. Like, I barely build rooms with a purpose. I build the rooms first, and then I see what I can fit in the rooms. Although this is going to be a bit different, because I do need a large space to put all this research equipment. So that is why I have this like laid out as I have. I think I might move the stairs actually. Do I have more of these blocks? Which one are they in? Yeah, if I move the stairs, and I just make this a wall, indecisive pavo is indecisive. Yeah, that will do, that will do. And I could make like an additional room. This is definitely going to be a room back here, like so. I have to save room for the other staff buildings going up here. This unless I incorporate it all into one, that's also an option. But random shapes, let's see, and just, that looks okay, yeah. Oops, not like that. Oh, what I could do is do like stairs going up the outside of the building. That might be interesting. Like the bottom floor is research and the top floor is something else, or the top floor is research, because then I could separate it. Or the top floor is accounting, or the top floor is park management. I don't know, but I think that would be a good idea. But so, I think this episode has gone on long enough. I'm going to end it here. As always, the code is on screen. And if you haven't already voted for what exhibit you'd like to see me build next, go ahead and vote. It's not too late for giraffes to overtake. But if the elephant wins, I will quite happily build the elephant exhibit. I'll quite happily build any of them. If like birds overtook them, I would be building a bird aviary. Did I just say birding or did I say building? I don't know. But yes, so I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!